Previously on One Life to Live.
The only person who needs to be fired around here is you.
Never underestimate your mother, Kevin.
I know that you can't be with me now because you'd have to quit the church. I don't want to make you have to do that.
I am so grateful to whoever killed you.
Lindsay Rappaport didn't kill Mitch. I did.
Hey, you're back.
Just got back from the airport. Did you miss me? Good answer.
Vicky, didn't Kevin just start here as editor-in-chief?
Yes, he did. And I just fired him because he dismissed our two best, oldest reporters.
Emphasis on the word old.
Kevin, you cannot fire someone because they're not young anymore. Let me
Well, if they can't keep up with people in the younger generation and then sell papers, what are we going to do?
Hey, time out! Now, I flew in with Natalie to spend a few fun-filled days with my family. Think that's going to happen?
Out of all this, I just don't want anybody to get hurt, you know?
And I know that.
Especially not Antonio's little girl.
Just hear me out, okay? If something develops between you and Antonio, that baby is still going to be loved by everyone, including Carrie.
True.
And that's all that baby needs, love. You can't worry about tomorrow all the time, and other people, and what might go wrong or who might get hurt. You'll never live your life.
Have I pointed out the fact that you're a really great minister? Talking about these things with you, it's so easy.
Well, I may be giving that up.
What?
The ministry.
Why?
For love.
You got a second?
I hear your mom escaped from St. Anne's.
Yeah, she was scared she was going to get blamed for Mitch's murder. But I talked to her, and she's going back.
Terrific. Good for her.
Why don't you stop worrying about my mom and start thinking about finding a lawyer? Because we're getting a divorce soon.
Go for it. But until that day arrives, just remember that the church really frowns on ministers sleeping with married ladies. You know, Scarlet Letter. Big A. Did you ever read Cliff Notes?
For your information, Joe's gonna lead the ministry, so we can be together.
He said that.
Yeah, he loves me. That's what real love's about, Rex. And I don't want to make him give up something that he's so good at and that means so much to him. Because I love him too. Come on, why not the quickie divorce? You got what you wanted. You got the money. You got the fancy club with RJ. You're a great-looking guy. There's tons of women in Landview.
Yeah, but I want you.
No, you don't.
Sure I do. Till death do us part. Right, babe?
You just want to punish me and Joe.
Well, yeah. Too.
What kind of game are you playing?
This is no game. I killed him.
You did not.
Afraid I did.
Did you also kill that policeman?
No. I did bribe him to let Mitch out of his holding cell.
How did it happen?
The cop got sloppy. Mitch went for his service revolver, and by the time I got the gun out of Mitch's hand, the cop was history.
You're making this up.
Did I make up the syringes? Huh? I hid them in the linen closet.
They were in the linen closet.
Eddie may have told him that.
No?
And what about the arsenic? I hid that in your office, Doreen. And remember when your car broke down the night of the murder? It's simply amazing how easy it is to make a fuel injector fail.
You set me up. Wait a minute, you set us both up. You killed Mitch and then you framed us, Walker. How do you think you're gonna get away with it? How dare you? Well, you're not how you double.
I've been keeping up on the banner and checking it out on the internet. I gotta admit, Kevin, some of your front pages made me blink a few times.
You read the stories, didn't you?
Why am I always the last one to know?
Pa, I swear, you were gonna be my next stop.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Clint. I saved you the damn trouble. How long are you gonna be here, son?
Just a couple days.
Well, Asa, why don't you come to Landfair later on? We'll have, we'll have a little celebration.
Well, that sounds great. Well, Clint, what do you think of your son? Doing a bang-up job for the banner, isn't he?
Mom just fired me.
She what?
Yeah, wait a minute. You know, what I think comes next is that we straighten some things out. Vicki, what if Kevin and I have a few minutes?
Fine. Because I'm sure that you will agree, we do not toss valuable employees on the trash heap. I guess I'll see you all at home.
So, I guess you're gonna be on Mom's side with this, huh?
Well, I already know what Mom's side is. What I don't know is yours. So let me ask you two things. Number one, why shouldn't your mom fire you? And number two, why shouldn't I kick your butt from here to Texas when she's done?
Dad told me tons of stories about the family. Actually, he came back with me to Landfair. We're gonna have some sort of family reunion thing.
No?
Well, soon. But you know how those family reunions are. They never start on time.
Forget the divorce. You don't want to hook up with a saint. Face it, you're just not minister's wife material. Stick with the good times. Stick with me.
Joe and I will be happy.
It's gonna be a long time coming, babe. In fact, that's why I'm dragging out this divorce. To help you see why it'll never work.
Shove it.
Is there any way for a minister's wife to talk?
Jen Rappaport is a cheat. She's a liar. She's a thief. She got pregnant with Al's baby just to hold on to Christian.
Whoa, Jess. I know it's always hard to get an opinion out of you, but please, let's take a breath here.
She is by far the worst possible decision that you could ever make.
Jen is trying to get through a really rough spot. Deep down, she's a good person.
No, she's not, Joey. You don't know her. Who you see right now, it's not really her. It's not who she is.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mom, will you please talk some sense into this idiot? He thinks that he's in love with Jen.
I am in love with her.
Well, it's not really a surprise, okay?
You knew?
Yes. Joe has felt this way for quite some time. But, honey, there's nothing you can do about it right now. She's still married to Rex Paulson, right?
Yeah. And Rex has decided to try to drag this divorce out as long as he possibly can.
Oh, dear. That could take a year.
So, Jen and I don't want to wait. And I've decided to leave the ministry so I can be with Jen.
You framed me for murder.
Put a through hell, Walker.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I trusted you. Why? I will never know. Did you think you could kill Mitch and then let me go to prison for
What
it?
about me? I'd be in jail right now if those security cameras hadn't cleared me, Walker.
Oh, I'd be the one in jail. Except that the police are now out looking crazy.
Calm down. Let's try to look at the big picture here.
Oh, I'm looking at the big picture, and here's what I see. You planting the poison in my water bottle and then planting that bottle in my office.
Yes! I also planted a feather in your purse, Blair, and I used your lipstick to smear on Mitch's collar. I also made sure you had no alibi. Have I left anything out?
Yeah, I think you have. The fact that Dory and I are going to go to the police right now and tell them everything that you did. Come on.
You could. They'd never believe you.
And why not? Because we'd tell them that you admitted everything in front of the two of us.
They'd just assume you're making stuff up to throw suspicion off your friend, Lindsay. Or yourselves. Think. Nothing points to me. I made sure of that. They can't even place me near the scene of the crime.
Why? Why?
Why what?
Why frame us? And why are you telling us all about it now?
Because I see a little problem here. The fact that you just told us makes us accessories after the fact. So this story better be pretty damn good, Walker. Or my next call is to the cops. Bo Buchanan.
You know what it is, Dad? I was just trying to do too much too fast.
No, I'll tell you what it is. You got your mother really worried, Kevin. That's what it is.
Well, maybe that's why she fired me.
Vicky should take a step back and let the boy do his job.
It's okay, Grandpa. She's got a good point. Banner has tradition on its side. Problem is, tradition can keep you from changing with the times.
Changing can be fine sometimes, Kevin, but you do it with caution.
I know. I just wanted to, shake things up right off the bat, and I ended up stepping on a lot of toes.
You stepped on your mother's toes.
It's just I had all these ideas, and I really wanted to get rolling.
Well, good for you, Kevin. But before you try that next new idea, would you run it by some of the old hands around here? It might save you a lot of time and energy, not to mention money.
I'll definitely do that.
Good. Now, what about Dennis and Lou? Your mother wants them hired back. You gonna do it?
Jen is the worst choice in the entire world for him. She's spoiled, she's selfish.
Jessica, that's enough.
Sweetheart, why don't you give Joey and me a few minutes alone, huh?
Okay. Listen, I love you. That's why I'm so mad at you, okay?
Thanks.
Oh, Jesse, don't go far. Either one of you. Your father's in town. He'd be back with Natalie. Yeah.
No kidding, that's great.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's at the Banner. He is dealing with something there for me, but he'll be here later.
Well, that's the best news that I've heard in ages. Talk some sense into him, okay?
Wow, this is huge.
Well, Andrew's been very clear. Stay away from Jen until the divorce is final. So, no half measures. It's either the church or Jen.
I think you know I would never tell you to ignore your feelings, especially where love is concerned. But, you're dealing with your whole future now. Can you really just walk away from St. James?
It's not gonna be easy. But there are other jobs where I can make a contribution.
Well, of course there are, sweetheart. But nothing will be quite the same.
No, it won't. Not ever. But who knows, maybe Rex will change his mind. He's not in love with her. Maybe he'll back off.
I hope so.
Me too. Meanwhile, if it's okay with you, I'd like to move back into the carriage house.
Oh, well, I think you know I would love that.
And I think you should know that eventually one way or another, Jen and I are going to end up living together.
Then I will welcome her.
Thank you. I'm going to go by the rectory.
Okay.
See you later.
Yes, I'll see you later. Okay. Oh, don't forget about your father. I'll get it, Lois. Oh, Jen, hi.
Hi.
You just missed Joey. But come in, please.
Thanks.
Jen, I'd like to tell you a few things about the man you're in love with.
We're waiting, Walker. Let's hear it.
You really don't get it.
No, I don't get it, Walker. What did you
Claire,
tell me?
I made it look like you obviously killed him, then I cleared you.
Yes, by pointing all the evidence at me.
You're cleared now too, Dorian.
Only because the police are now out looking for Lindsay.
What does that tell you?
That the police are stupid.
What is this, some kind of exam?
Okay. You two are going to be prime suspects anyway. I've cleared you. Now they think Lindsay did it, and she's trying to frame you for it. She had your keys at St. Anne's, yes?
Well, yeah, you found the scarf. Big deal. What?
But Lindsay, I mean, how can you try and frame Lindsay? She's innocent.
Who cares? Who's going to care if she's guilty or innocent? She's been locked up in a mental institution. The point is, Mitch is gone. We're all fine.
Wait a minute. Stop.
You still haven't told us why you're telling us this whole thing now.
What kind of game are you playing? What are you really after?
Why do I have to be playing some game? Didn't I tell you what the whole point was? Mitch is gone, and we're in the clear.
But what is the reason that you're telling us all this now?
That's simple. I heard you say you were going to find the person who framed you. I know you well enough to know you'd do that. Someday, somehow. Now you don't have to. What is with you two? Mitch in jail is not the same as Mitch dead, and you know it. You think he couldn't have escaped? I proved he could. The only way to stop him was to kill him.
Well, why frame us? Yes, and then try to frame Lindsay.
You know what? Why don't you think about it? Get back to me. I have a story to file. Lindsay Rappaport, still on the run. Has she killed again? The readers of The Sun want to know.
Oh, my.
Whoa.
What?
You?
Thank you. You want to help me with my necklace?
Sure. You know, having you back is like, it's like night and day.
Yeah, I kind of got that upstairs. You know, we've never been separated this long. Oh, at least not on purpose.
No, let's not do it again.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Just think. You and I are together, and my dad flew in from London. Mitch is gone for good. Everything's right.
This is a tough decision for me, Dad. How about I let you decide? My gut says that I was doing the right thing. I mean, I hated frying those two old guys, but they were really slipping.
But you'll take them back.
Well, frankly, I'm not sure they want to come back. Dennis said he was going to work on his memoirs. Lewis has other prospects, at least that's what I've heard.
Would it hurt you to offer?
Well, in a sense, it would. It would send a message. Anytime you don't like a decision made by Kevin Buchanan, run and tell his mom.
Clint, you'd be cutting the boy off at the knees.
Pa, may I handle this?
Also, with the two overpriced old-timers out of the way, it frees up money to hire new young talent. But you know what? Like I said, I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, no. No, you won't. Don't try giving this to me. Your name's on the door. You're sitting behind the desk. Making decisions comes with the territory. It's the job. So do it.
Okay. And I'll definitely be more cautious about making decisions like this in the future.
Good. I'll talk to your mother.
I appreciate it, Dad.
All right, you're welcome. Well, I'm going to get over to the newsroom and say howdy to some people before we go over to land fair.
Thanks again.
Yeah, you bet. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Pa, see you at land fair.
I'll see you at the party.
What do you think?
Smooth as silk, boy.
I really had to tap dance my way through that, didn't I?
But don't you ever underestimate Vicky and Clint. You keep them on your side, or your plans aren't gonna be worth a damn.
Of course. No problem. Dad was happy, though, right?
Yep. Clint will make sure that Vicky's okay with it.
Which means I can just keep doing what I need to around here.
Jen, I know that Joe loves you very much. And speaking for myself, I wish you both all the happiness in the world.
He's a really good guy. And I'm gonna try so hard to make him happy.
He just told me he may be giving up the ministry for you.
You know, I really don't want that, but Rex is gonna drag out the divorce as long as possible. It could be years.
Possibly, yes.
Maybe he'll change his mind, though, you know?
Maybe. In the meantime, you should know that Joe really will give up his life in the church for you if he has to. You know, he made a promise and he keeps his promises. That's who he is.
Yeah, he's really terrific.
I don't know whether you know this or not. He had a very hard time for a while. He was really completely lost, and then he found his calling. The church literally was his salvation. It's very important to him because it gives him a chance to help in every way.
I'd really hate for him to lose all that.
Well, he will if he gives it up. Look, I'm not saying this to try to change anything. I'm really not. I just feel that it's important that you be aware of how big this decision is for Joe and also for you. Because your lives will never be the same again.
To Walker. I don't believe a word he said.
You don't believe that he killed Mitch?
Oh, no, I believe that. I just don't believe he set us up as suspects just so he could be the one to get us off. That's what I don't believe.
I don't know. You know, the way he manipulated the facts, the events, maybe that's exactly what he did.
No. You gotta think about it here. Why would he tell us all of that? Why wouldn't he just keep that to himself? And I tell you what, I don't trust him. And he sure isn't gonna be working at the Sun anymore.
What, are you gonna fire him?
Well, yeah, he admitted to murder.
Well, I'll tell you something.
What?
If you do fire Walker, I suggest you do it quickly and then run for cover.
Hey. What are you doing here?
This is my dad's newspaper.
Right.
But if he's gone, that means I run it, because I own it.
I heard.
So guess what? You're fired.
You know, if you're firing me, we've got a little problem.
You do. I don't. There's the door.
No. You see, your dad may have left you the newspaper, but you're not quite old enough to run it.
Says you?
Says your dad. Besides, his will says that you don't actually own it until you're 25. So until then, your mom and your Aunt Vicky are in charge.
Word on here.
Besides, the will's only valid if your dad never comes back.
He is coming back.
I hope so.
I know so. I'll get my Aunt Vicky to fire you.
Well, don't you think your mom will do it?
You don't know her. she won't say out loud that she's made a mistake. She hired you, which means she won't fire you. But my Aunt Vicky will fire you in a heartbeat. And my mom will be happy.
So, do you think your mom doesn't like me?
No, stupid. She just misses my dad. His name's Todd.
Oh, I know.
Really? Well, did you know that he was a hero? And that he was good looking? And that he saved my mom? And that he would do anything for us? And he is coming back. He is coming back. And don't you ever think that you will replace him, ever!
Star. Star, look at me. Everything is going to be okay. I promise.
Walker is a murderer, Dorian, and I can't believe that you want him to go free unless you want to attend my funeral, or, I don't know, maybe you are interested in looking at a new walnut casket for yourself. Is that what you'd like?
No, I really don't think he's a danger to us. I don't.
No, really,
Because
sure.
why
Out
would
of
he?
your
No, why would he even confess to us? Why would he give us so much power over him?
You're buying this story. I can't believe it.
It does have a certain logic, after all. Lindsay has already been declared insane. She won't be punished. Yeah.
I cannot believe you, Dorian. Lindsay helped us. She... And if you want to let Walker get away with this, Lindsay might not ever get out of St. Anne's. Is that what you want?
Well, honey, you know, given our family history, in a sense, if Lindsay is insane, wouldn't she be better off spending her life in St. Anne's?
Excuse me, I'll have another one of these, please.
Thank you, we'll take 2.
Make it a double. Tad.
Today just got so much better.
Well, I figured if Pa's sending Natalie back on his jet, why not hitch a ride?
He is not staying very long. That's the only problem.
So, Clint, did you and Kevin have a nice talk?
Well, I'll talk to you later about Lou and Dennis. But I think that Kevin and I got a few things straightened out. Right, son?
Yeah, I finally got where you were coming from, Mom. Sorry I went off on my own like that. Won't happen again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call you every day and tell you exactly what's happening.
All right, Kevin, don't.
No, I mean, I'm going to call and ask what tie to wear if that's what it takes. I mean that.
You two are just so terribly amusing, aren't you? Honey, I don't want you to make such quick judgments, that's all.
So does that mean I'm not fired?
Okay, you're unfired.
Thank you.
Don't do that to me again.
I won't, guarantee it. Come here.
Looks like everyone's already here.
Hey. How you doing?
Everybody but Joey.
Natalie, you look terrific. And Christian, I hear the date is set for fall.
That's right. You're gonna walk the bride down the aisle, right?
Oh, you better. Was that Jen Rappaport I saw earlier?
Yeah. She was looking for Joey.
Well, what did you say? Stay the hell away, I hope.
Not my place to interfere, okay? However, I told her how I felt. I told her that the ministry is terribly, terribly important to Joey. Maybe she got the message.
Hi, Daddy. Things are just so messed up right now. I wish I could talk to you. Mom is bouncing off the walls again. I just don't know what to do. Guess I have to figure that out on my own, huh? Do the right thing. I just hope that this is it.
Hey. Jen? What's wrong?
can't tell you how great this is. My dad, my real dad, he came back.
Well, you've gone through a rough patch, Jesse. But it's all gonna work out. I promise.
I hope so. Come here. You know what I think? I think it's time for a toast. I mean, it's not every day we're all together like this.
Okay. Well, here's to our family. Every single one of us. We've been through some tough times, but we're a lot stronger for it. Some of us are missing, of course. Ben isn't here, but he will be someday. We all hope that.
Here, here.
Yes, we all do. And Todd. Todd as well. I certainly pray that Todd is all right.
Well, I guess I get the last word. For those of us still here and those who can't be, this family is still together. And you know why? It's because we know what love is, and we know how long it lasts. It's forever. Here, here.
Here, here. Cheers. Clint. Thanks, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Excuse me.
Mom, what, darling? Where's Joey? Joey went to get a few things at the rectory, so he'll be here later.
Hey, what is it?
I can't do this anymore.
Do what?
Let's get real, okay? This is never gonna work. You and me, the party girl and the preacher.
No, Jen, we love each other.
But please, like I could ever love somebody for more than 2 minutes. It's who I am, okay? I'm out for a good time, and then I move on to the next good time. And I don't want you to have to get caught up with somebody who's just gonna cut out on you.
Jen, where is this coming from?
From me, okay?
No, it's not. I know you, and this is not you.
Wake up, okay? I like you. Love you? Whatever. I feel whatever I have to feel at the time. Really, I just wanted to get you into bed. I wanted to have sex with you, and I did, and it was great, you know, but it's over.
No. Why are you lying about this? What's happened? Tell me
I'm
so
not
I can...
lying.
What? Who is making you do this? Tell me.
Okay, fine. It's my dad. Okay, he's been guilt-tripping me ever since I got mixed up with you.
What are you talking about, your dad?
My dad would want me to come clean now. Instead of after I dump Rex, wreck your life, and then dump you after that.
No, what in the world is making you do this?
This is really hard for me, okay? But it's the truth. It's over. You're a really great guy. And you deserve a nice woman who's gonna make you happy. But that's not me, okay? It never will be. So, I'll see you later, okay?
Jen! Jen!
Now, I hope that's your last. Oh, you're suddenly worried about me? I thought you were only worried about your new boy toy.
What boy toy?
Your new boy toy. I'm talking about Walker.
Walker?
Yeah, you've had a crush on him ever since he came to
Oh.
Lambview. That's why you're protecting him.
This.
That's what
Excuse me.
crush
First of
was.
all, we needed him at the Sun.
Yeah?
Secondly, by going to the police, you would be reopening a case which, for all intents and purposes, has already been closed. I suggest we let sleeping dogs lie. We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What about poor Lindsay? Huh? Well, what are you doing? I'm calling Bo Buchanan.
Don't.
Give me my
do it.
phone.
Don't make me beg you, please. Do not call him.
Ow, you're
Don't.
hurting my finger.
Honey, stop it.
Give it back to me.
I'm not going to give it back to you. Look, honey. It's just...
What?
It's Walker. There's something about him. Maybe it's not a crush, but it's that I'm so very, very grateful that he killed Mitch for us. And I don't know, call me crazy. I trust him.
Yeah, you are crazy, and I don't trust him.
Just a minute. While we are being blunt, you have the most horrific taste in men. Do I need to remind you? For heaven's sake, you were in love with Todd.
Mom? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was thinking about Todd. I actually thought about Todd a lot lately.
Yeah?
He's so tortured and dark and angry. And yet at the same time, he's so incredibly passionate about his family. I really believe that he loves us all.
Yeah, I kind of get that. He just shows it in the weirdest ways.
Say that again. You know, after he disappeared, Bo gave me the ring that Father gave to Todd. He thinks Mitch took it off Todd and then used it to frame him for Sam's murder. I have it here. It's amazing, actually. Todd was quite convinced that this ring was somehow connected with, you know, what he... Okay, it's gone.
Don't act like you care. You're fired because I hate you.
I'm not fired. And you don't hate me.
Want to bet?
Okay. Maybe you do hate me now, but someday you won't. And I'll tell you something else. Your dad is coming back. In fact, that's a promise.
On the next One Life to Live, you gotta hold on to your past. You always need to know where you came from.
To the future.
And to the past.
Hi, this is Linda Dano, and I love playing Felicia on Another World. I'm so thrilled SoapNet is taking us back to Bay City. Every weekday, turn on SoapNet and return to Another World. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7, the new way to watch soaps.